Hello there, welcome back. How are you all doing today? So today we're starting the demo review series, which I'm going to be doing roughly once a week, give or take. And today we're going to be starting out on Lifemarr's demo. He says that this one is from a UGC Steel official, and it's on Swiftwater. That's all the information I've got on it, but he reckoned that there was some stuff in it he was a bit unsure about, and some stuff he thought he did pretty good on, so I felt like it would be pretty fun to have a little look at the demo. For those of you that have never watched a demo review, what it basically is someone sends me their demo. As you can see, I'm not live playing. This is someone else. This is Lifemarr, American man. And basically, we're going to look over his Highlander game, and we're going to look at the good stuff and point it out, and we're going to look at the bad stuff and point out what he could have done, and in general, just kind of watch the game and commentate over it. And hopefully, this will be very, very useful as a replacement for the POVs. As most of you all know, I've kind of stopped caring a lot, so I've stopped playing UGC and stuff seriously, and I still want to put out competitive content that's helpful. So I'm hoping this will be, well, you know, and educational at the very least. So, as we're looking at the start here, Lifemarr's not bothered disguising or anything. I don't know if that's a bug or whatever. I guess normally I'd go up into the window and try and shoot the sniper, but it looks like he's... Oh yeah, I guess this is American, this is UGC config, so there isn't a Razorback. I guess what he's done is he wanted to be quite far ahead so he can backstab the sniper, which if he can get, would be quite a valuable pick. There you go. That's a very, very good start. There's two different ways you could have done it. He did the one that's probably way more reliable, which is trying to go for a backstab, which is fine. UGC config bans the Razorback. What I tend to do is go up in the window, though, because in ETF2 the Razorback is allowed, and you have to headshot them twice. But looks like he's found himself a nice little hidey spot here. That's a really, really good little decloak spot. Kind of unlucky miss on the Spyro, but he does pick him up. Those are some solid picks. Basically, all he wants to do on this point is waste their time as much as he can, so he's helping out Scout a little bit. A little bit unfortunate that he happened to be on a mini or sticky trap there, but I don't know. I think his Scout probably could have cleaned that up, considering he was on 31 HP, but maybe Lifemarr was feeling a little bit frag hungry. Also, the bonus of this being a demo is I can skip forward for all these like weighty bits. I don't know. Though I probably would have just waited and let the Scout finish off, especially if he's running invis and not DR, because decloaking does take quite a bit of time, considerably more than just putting down the Ringer, shooting it once and putting it back up, so I don't know. We're just going to wait and see what he does in the tunnel here. Probably, if I were him, I'd try and clear the cart, or get behind and, like, hassle them. What you can do here is try and pull people back miles away with the ambi, but it's not always necessary. If you can get, like, a decent pick here, like a heavy or a demo or a medic, that would be pretty fantastic. Nice jump there. That was a good jump. Sniper pick, yeah. Perfectly fine. If you die here, that was completely worth it, I'd say. While the sniper isn't insanely useful in this position, it at least stops the sniper. There you go, because you see, here's, I was to say, our combo. Lifemarr's combo right now is pushing through main. Had there still been a sniper, he could have backed off and maybe dropped, you know, red team's medic or killed some of the combo. I've noticed he's gone AFK quite a bit here. I don't know if you're speaking on Steam or something, but I don't know. It's nice to know that everyone's still taking UGC as seriously as they can, but anyway, we're going to go and see what he does here. Their team's done a pretty solid job of holding off the entrance there. Normally, teams just kind of aggressively push through with their scout and send their combo up top or something, but yeah, heavy pick, that's pretty solid. It's quite interesting though, I haven't seen anything, I haven't really watched a demo in a long time, so it's quite interesting to see how other divisions and other countries like to play, and in Europe, or at least in like Prem in Europe, teams don't normally do this. They will just send their combo up top and let their flank push, but if you can clear the cart, quite some unlucky stuff going on there, but oh, butter knife, he's done it! Okay, so this is the best, this is probably the best demo I'm ever going to review, because not only did he miss a backstab, despite being right in front of him and the game just saying no, he followed it up by kicking the game in the bollocks and just giving it a good old butter knife and saying, you know, you don't tell me when I don't backstab, because that's when I butter knife. Anyway, all of that aside, their team, for some reason, is still managing to hold in there. I don't know how the blue team hasn't pushed in yet. There's not a sentry or anything, and, well, you can flank from up top quite easily. So, I don't know, this is not a demo review of the blue team, it's kind of on their side. If he can get the sniper pick here, it'll be quite good. Did kind of walk into the pyro there, I don't know. There's only so much you can do here, really, I'd say. It's an incredibly close quarters, weird area. If you can just keep getting the sniper or the heavy pick over and over and stopping them from pushing the cart, that's probably about as much as you can do. I don't know if I would even recommend... Oh, nearly got a corner stab there. I'll give you that. That was a nice attempt. I don't even know there's much you can do here other than, like, hoping the pyro doesn't puff you or running Spicicle and trying to get out of there. But anyway, you can see their team's moved up top. Hopefully, I hope their team's going to move up top, because that's really the only way they're going to break this hold. There isn't even a sentry in tunnel, it's already on the third point. I can skip forward a little bit and see. I don't know, if I were him, potentially, I don't know if he had the information or not, but you might want to have gone up top and with like the cloak and dagger and wait in a corner and maybe get the medic pick when he comes through, but I think he just wants to maybe like kill the cart or something. Quite, yeah. You normally want to, even if you're on like really, really low health, you want to try and get to safety before you decloak, even if there isn't a health pack right in front of you. If you're not safe, there's no point. You will just die to a lot of stuff. If you think you're going to die and you're not going to get a good pick out of it, don't bother. There's no point in trying to, suicide for a health pack. It's a little silly, but anyway, sniper pick here would be wonderful, as would any combo. Mostly sniper though, especially if there's no Razorback. You can drop the medic, that'll be an extra bonus, but sniper pick, definitely what you should have gone for there. Very easy pick, and it was... Was he going to try and get the pyro as well? He's using the Scorcher, I've noticed. I don't know if he's doing that to try and counter... Did the Heavy not see a burning spy appear in his face? That's a little weird. I'm surprised. Is the pyro running Scorch Shot to try and counter the sniper or something? But yeah, getting the telly here is pretty big. It's not a humongous teleporter yet, but it does save, I don't know, like 3-4 seconds on rollout, which I guess will add up. And he's trying to corner stab the demo, but the demo knows he's there. I would have shot him, maybe, but the fact that you were going for the demo pick made it worth it, I'd say. Getting the sniper earlier was big, though. The sniper on this point, if their sniper can be allowed to flank, you're right there. If their sniper can be allowed to flank, it can be pretty horrible, because there's so many little windows he can peek from and just instantly kill everything. Oh, he's running a Spicicle now, I see. Has he switched to the Dead Ringer? He's got the ambi out. He's ambiing at people. I'm assuming he's running the Dead Ringer. There you go, he's running DR ambi Spicicle, okay. Very, very good. This map's like really, really good for Gunspy, and while he didn't kill the demo, maybe he forced their team to pop early. It's kind of hard to say, but yeah, not bad, not bad. Missing the jump a little bit, but you can do this jump. I would try to remember that, because that little jump there, as you saw, will get you up to the health and ammo pack. What's he doing here? Yeah, defending tunnel. If you can get, like, any picks here would be amazing. The medic apparently healed you to full, so I'd say thank you. The medic was also low. You could, like, try and headshot him or something, but no. I've noticed that you aren't really paying attention to how much ammo you've got in your ambi, and you did feed the medic 50% Uber, so I don't know. I think I'm going to have to be mean to you, Lifemarr, here. That medic was alone and on low health. You could have like body shot him 3 times or headshot him once. I would have said, don't ever bother meleeing a medic unless they've already nearly got Uber, or you're absolutely certain you can get the pick. It's almost never worth just giving them 50% Uber like that. Even if you think you're going to miss your shots, even if you can only shoot him like once or twice, at least you know that you haven't fed them Uber, and if your flank would... Oh! That was a good scout headshot. That was really good. What was I saying? Even if you can just destroy the medic and not actually kill him, that's still better than feeding him Uber like that, and... Yeah, that wasn't the best idea, really. If you don't want to stand still when fighting snipers, like, at all, unless it's across the map and neither of you are going to hit the shots. Even then, yeah, you want to be going to a different angle or something. This is something you do on Sniper v Sniper, but it's kind of... That's what you do Gunspy v Sniper now, is that if the sniper knows you're there, he's probably going to be watching the exact same sightline again. So just pull up your Dead Ringer, peek him, see if he shoots you. If he does, run away, go to another position. If not, then you can put down your Dead Ringer and shoot him. But, you know, that was just a bad decision, really, to put it down at that point. If you can get a soldier here, he probably knows you're a spy, yeah. I wouldn't recommend... I would try to avoid fighting soldiers as much as you can. It's, like, incredibly hard to kill them when you know they're there. You have to go for the double headshot on them most of the time, and it doesn't tend to happen because splash damage. So this is a really good position. Good idea to go back to the invis. If you can get any picks here, this will be humongous. A medic pick would be... Oh, medic pick's great. And the heavy, very, very, very good. That was... incredibly good. That should show you how the Dead Ringer isn't always the best choice. I personally never been a big fan of the Dead Ringer. I kind of just use it because it's easy and I'm a lazy man and it kind of plays the game for you. But the invis is incredibly strong. That literally just gave him a free medic and heavy pick. And the sniper pick, if you can get the NG as well, that'd be pretty good. You can jump up here. You did the jump. If you can... Oh, I might have said stand on the health pack to body block the NG, but that might have been a little bit too cute of a play. But sniper, heavy, medic pick, that's solid for a life if you can get anything else here. They've only got 1:30 left to push the cart, so that's like 1 or 2 Ubers max. If you can go maybe get the teleporter again, or the sniper again, those will probably be your 2 best choices right now for easy picks. If you listened, there was a soldier calling from spawn, but Lifemarr didn't turn to face him. I don't know if he's got his headphones turned down or whatever, but yeah. You want to make sure you've got your volume on pretty high, because listening to calls is like... You know, he sees the demo coming up. If you hide behind the corner, you can get him. Oh, well, no, that works. That works. That's perfectly fine. And you run L'Étranger invis. Okay, I see. So he's using loadouts or something. It looks like he's got an Ambi DR Bicycle loadout and then an invis stock loadout going on. So sniper pick would be great. If it is only UGC Steel, probably most of them don't have terrific comms. So if you can get like any picks, it'll probably cause them to all yell spy, and that will completely waste all of their comms because everyone will be chasing a spy. But sniper pick, great. If he's not turning around, easy pick, good stuff. Heavy pick, he's not turning around either. He's clearly focused on the demo, so. Oh, yeah, So, top tip, it's great to great to stab people that are currently aiming at people, because you know in their minds they're prioritizing that one person. Also, another thing, always, if you've got the Invis Watch with the L'Étranger, I think it's 12 seconds of invisibility. You want to always be invisible, unless you're literally inside of your team and you know there's no way the enemy can see you. You want to literally always be invisible. That was not a smart play. I'm sorry, Lifemarr. You're right next to their forward spawn, so you would have been spotted immediately. The heavy wasn't particularly looking at anything, so he had loads of time to spy check and look around, and there were better places you could have waited for the heavy, like around a corner or something, or you could have waited for the heavy to go somewhere else, seen if he's being prioritized, because he wasn't really being that much of a danger there. He was kind of in spawn. If he'd waited another like 5 seconds to guarantee the pick, it probably would have been worth it either suiciding. I feel like a lot of people when they run invis, they just kind of roll the dice and hope that they get the pick. There are a lot of things you can do to make the dice a little bit more in your favor. Like here, the sniper, distracted by a demo, you are by the forward spawn, so you'll probably die, but the sniper pick was worth it, to be honest. The sniper sightline there is absolutely massive, so yeah, dying was worth it. Just do remember that when you're next to a spawn, people are likely to shoot you. So while I don't think you necessarily did, you do have to think in your mind, I'm probably going to die, is it worth it? That was. If it was just like an NG pick, it wouldn't have been. So something to keep in mind. What I'd want to recommend here is, so far they've defended for 10 minutes, which is huge. Stopping the cart any further is big. The pyro is clearly spy checking, so I wouldn't have recommended going for the pyro, but you went for the sniper, which was good. That's definitely the best thing you could have done there. But when the pyro's spy checking that heavily, you kind of want to go somewhere completely differently and try and drop the medic. There's the soldier. Oh, that soldier's being a bit of a thorn, isn't he, today? Yeah, I'd try to avoid him. He's being that soldier's probably the most spy active person on their team right now, I think. So if you can just do a little jump around here and get the sniper, that'd be pretty big. Their medic's clearly got an Uber. NG pick wouldn't. I mean, it was a pick, I guess, for the logs. If you can get this pick, this will be huge. Butter knife him! You can do it, Lifemarr! You can do it! He's the world's best spy! Look at him wiggling his screen! Oh my god! Oh my god! That was probably the best thing I've ever seen. Was that Yttrium? As in, like, the view model Yttrium. That's pretty cool. So I think that person made, like, the view model mod that I use. I might be wrong. So that was, like, the best thing that could have possibly... In my mind, I was like, okay, you're gonna have to hit, like, 5 L'Étranger shots on this medic with a sniper. The sniper will probably, like, shoot you, or the medic will melee you twice or something, but the medic just let you butter knife him to death, and it was probably the finest pick I've ever seen in TF2. The heavy's shooting up there. You can get the heavy, though, if you hide in the corner like this. He's in the right corner. Sniper pick. Oh, okay, so when it's obvious that they know you're about to, when you're in their face with your knife out, and you know you're about to die outside the spawn without getting a pick, try and get away, or at least try and, like, shoot them. There's no point in running after them with your knife out, because you shouldn't hope to get lucky and get, like, a trick stab or whatever. You should always, again, don't rank on being lucky. Try and do stuff that's consistent. The most consistent thing in the game, obviously, is butter knives, because it's probably the best thing ever, so wait and see what he does on offense. This is interesting. I'll be interested to see what, like, Steel North America... Don't go back to spawn, you've got full health. I'm interested to see what Steel North America does to hold. This is interesting. So, teams don't normally hold up here on red because it's incredibly... You're still disguised as a medic, Lifemarr. Lifemarr, there you go. Get the sniper or the medic would be big. Soldier disguise, very, very good here. They're unlikely to spy check you. If you can get the medic or the NG, that would be huge. Butter knife the medic. You can do it, Lifemarr. Okay. Well, you killed the NG, apparently. I don't know how that worked, but that was amazing. You could have... The medic was crouched. You could have quickly undisguised, jumped on his head and backstabbed him, or maybe you just even regularly backstabbed him, but... Yeah, the soldier disguise was perfectly fine there. That's the kind of position you would want to use it in, because they won't spy check you, probably. They were holding in a really forward position, which kind of shows that maybe they aren't the bestest of teams, because that position there is incredibly easy to break for blue team. You just spam over the top, basically, and you've won first. Soldier pick and pyro pick, that was solid. They were both distracted by your heavy, I think, or something. That heavy and combo is in the weirdest position right now. Yeah, I think you were called out by the medic, but you still got the heavy. This is quite interesting to watch, actually. So, that was a good pick. I can't doubt you for that. I wouldn't have gone for it, but you got it, where I wouldn't have, so completely props to you there. You need a health and ammo, or you can push the cart. I would recommend pushing the cart, because that's, yeah, way more important for your team. There you go. Just push it over first, you'll get yourself a nice couple of points, and win the game, maybe? No? Push the cart. Think of your points, Lifemarr. No! No, not the points. Okay. It's not that important, though. Your entire team was around to push the cart. I do like to say that it's important to stay on the cart at all times, just to make sure you have as much of a bonus as possible, but, you know, it wouldn't have really helped. You had, like, an incredibly long defense. They didn't even cap last, so capping wasn't your first imperative. This is a good little decloak spot. If you can get away with it. Yeah, we got good medic pick. Good heavy pick as well. That was very good. Is this what it's like to see people backstabbing people? Because it's quite scary to look at. I'm wondering what interp you use. Do you use the very, very low interp? Because, remember, we're looking at an STV, which means that this is not his side. This is... Wait, is this client side? No, this isn't even an STV. This is his own demo. So I guess we're just watching his own demo. It looks quite weird that he's backstabbing them in the face, but I guess that's just how the game works, isn't it? Sniper pick here will be good. As you saw that his sniper just picked Lifemarr sniper, so if he can get the revenge, that'd be great. Yep, there you go. And try not to die. Ah, that was quite good. Yeah, you've kind of escaped for now. I go back to the scene of the crime. This health pack, while it's very, very good, and it was good that no one ran to it, often in higher divisions, teams will know that you're going for that health pack, so you want to go somewhere else, but you did survive, so good on you. The pyro didn't kill you, for some reason, and he's running the flare gun, so... That's quite interesting indeed. He's using the flare gun and not the old shotgun there. And if you just looked at the kill feed, you'll notice that Big Surf just headshot Queenie, and then the blue sniper headshot the red sniper. So your medic died to their sniper, but there's no sniper to go after. All you can do now here is try and like equalize the Ubers or getting the sentry maybe. And there's a sentry above. I think you can see the engineer setting it up. If you can stop the engie setting up here, that'll be pretty big. And it works. Very good job, man. Medic pick would now be your next priority, because the sentry is only really one of the things holding it down. The other thing stopping is the fact that they've got like a 20% Uber advantage. While it's not huge, you know, stopping them from having heals is going to at least make the defense a little bit harder to hold. Sniper pick again, now he's respawned and stuff. Soldier pick, okay, I don't know. I guess you just saw an easy pick and went for it. I wouldn't recommend being down there, because if you just think about it, there wasn't really anywhere for you to back out of, and it wasn't like you were running to the medic, so you kind of would want to back out. It wasn't like you died for an important pick. You got a soldier, which is not the best pick in the world. It's fine if you're on the flank with your scout and you're like helping him on the flank, but that really wasn't worth it. You might wanted to have waited. You might wanted to have waited around. How do you English? You should have waited a bit and killed the sniper. Is what I wanted to say. If you can like butter knife the spy to death, go on. Oh, that spy's a complete bumhole. You pulled out the butter knife and attempted to have a duel with him, and he just shot you. Those are not the kind. That's not the spy you want to be. You want to be the spy that butter knife duels everyone. What the fuck was that? All right then, your medic's got 90%. What's their medic on? He should have by now. That pyro's clearly spy checking, but the sniper's alone. Sniper pick would be good. You should shoot him or backstab him if you can. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sniper pick there. Yeah. I would have said the sniper or the medic there would have been quite big. The medic would have been bigger, because then your team would have had a complete Uber advantage, but the sniper pick was basically free. You're running big earner? Okay. With the invis, probably, right? I hope. I don't know. There's no way to check what watch you're using until you... Yeah, I'm assuming you're running... What are you doing? Okay. He's building his player chemistry, which is, as you all know, is the most important part about the game. Should I speed up a little bit here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so a medic pick here would be big. Both teams have Ubers. If you can drop their Uber, you'll basically win the hold for your team. The NG knows you're here, and you just ran to the big ammo pack. So they're probably checking there, but... I don't know. Just kill the medic or the heavy or something. Anything in the combo would be good. No. You kind of decloaked there. We can't go back without breaking the demo, basically. But if we can go back there, you literally decloaked in the middle of their entire team... And you arrived at the heavy's back before you'd finished decloaking, so you tried to left-click on him, but you couldn't left-click because you were invis, but your team won regardless, so, you know, overall, I'd say it was at the end of the demo. I guess if it was an official, is it a two-parter? No, that was the end of the game. Okay, so that was a very, very good scrim on your end. You had that was a really weird way to say that. That was a pretty good scrim on your end. You had some really, really good picks. You had a medic butter knife drop, which basically you've won the season as far as I'm concerned. You went for sniper picks when it was worth it, which is good. I hate it when people just don't go for sniper picks. There's no reason. You kill him. The sniper's important. Swiftwater is a humongous sniper map, so if you can get that sniper, keep him down. That's good. You're playing UGCs, there's no Razorback, so there was no excuse for you not to have done that. I would have said there were a lot of positions where you just kind of decloaked the middle of nowhere, so we just pause the script. If we just pause this for a little bit. Earlier, he decloaked like here, where the heavy was here. What he should have done is decloaked behind cover, and then jumped on the heavy, and then you could have backstabbed him. Instead, you were already at the back of the heavy while you were decloaking, so you couldn't. So just remember that. Using the invis, you do have to think a little bit about when you decloak. It's not just immediacy. You have to think immediacy, but also I want to be invisible while I'm decloaking, so you want to be behind an object or behind their team, not jumping in the middle of the air, because it still does take like up to 2 seconds or something to decloak. It's not something you want to be taking lightly, and as you saw, you died. Your team still won, but had your team not have capped so fast, you know, you might have died there in a position you could have gotten another pick. But regardless of that, overall, really, really good game. Again, in the tunnel earlier on third, ages ago, where the medic was on like, what was he on, like 70 health or something? He was in the red, he was quite low. He was on himself. He was by himself. You didn't need to go and try and trick stab him. You could have just shot him like twice, and he would have died. That would have been a position where like the stock revolver would have been really good because you literally could have just 2-shot him with a body shot. But again, even 3 shots with the ambi would have done him there, or just doing loads of damage to him and getting your scout to come in and kill him or something would have worked as well. So I don't know. You seem you're playing quite knife heavy today. There was some cool ambi stuff for one life, but for the most part, it was a solid knife play on a quite knifey, quite a shooty map. So good job on your end. So I guess I'm just going to end the video there. Thank you very much for watching. If you yourself have a demo you'd like me to look at, that is not like a lobby or a scrim where your team completely rolls. This wasn't necessarily a roll. You did a lot of really important picks and showed off how cool the invis can be, especially when you were in here on the right and the combo was in there and you just killed them. Really, really good. Also, thanks to Lifemarr for sending me this demo. I know it's quite terrifying to have someone, like, pick your bones, but you did very good today. Thank you. So if you've got a demo like this you would like me to review, please let me know on Discord, and I'll see you all next time. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.